Hi guys, I'm Sechelle, also known as Chelly. Now I'm a single mom and I don't have time to sit here and make hour-long videos, so we're gonna get right to it. I am going to make ratatouille on pastry crust, my version. So let's get to it. Oh, and a salad, because I like salads. So first we're gonna start with all the vegetables, which I'm gonna put down in the description, guys. I make my own vegetable wash, so I'll also put in the description what I use to make my vegetable wash. It's really easy. It's vinegar, water, and essential lemon oil. And so I spray all my vegetables down really good, and I also give them a good rub and rinse them off. And here I'm cutting up my kale. I love kale. I think it's the best thing ever. I'm gonna also put in the description what kind of kale it was. So you get all your vegetable ready and cut up. And guys, I am not a chef. I just like to cook. Here you see I'm cutting up my asparagus. I like to cut the ends off of the asparagus because sometimes it's like super hard. So you just cut them down into bite size, or if you like chunky vegetables, hey, by all means. And guys, this is my first time to YouTube. Oh, you can see that I am not throwing away my vegetable, the pieces, the backs and all that, because I am starting my garden and nothing goes to waste. I keep it and I put it in my compost. So here I'm cutting up my zucchini. And the reason I'm not chopping the zucchini up in cubes is because I'm going to lightly sort of roast my zucchini. And that part is coming soon. And my bell peppers, I love these because there aren't too many seeds in them and they're easy to chop up. Now remember, you chop it up at any size that you would like to chop it. You don't have to chop it like I am. Chop, 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 chop. Guys, I need a better knife. And like I was saying, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm new to this, so I am so open to suggestions to make my life easier, make this go faster. Please, don't be afraid to comment down below. And like and subscribe, please. Alright, getting my vegetables ready. I love vegetables, guys. I don't know about you, but hey, this is Meatless Monday. Wow, I'm taking a long time to chop these bell peppers up. Alright, and here I'm chopping up my Brussels sprouts. My youngest love Brussels sprouts. Love them. I am not a big Brussels sprout eater, but I'm finding different ways to cook it because I know it's really good in nutrients. And like I say again, I love my vegetables to be small. I don't like big chunky vegetables. And it's just something about, assorting your vegetables and all the different colors on the table or the platter. It just makes it more appealing to eat, And it's good for kids too. When they see all the different colors, it does something to them. They actually want to try it. So here I'm cutting up my cauliflower, which I always call broccoli. Don't ask me why. But guys, I swear I know what it is. I love cauliflower. Get it nice and thin. You know, cauliflower is becoming like the superfood. You could do all sort of things with it. You could do cauliflower rice, cauliflower in curry, cauliflower on a crust, cauliflower everywhere. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? I know. I love beautiful food. And my favorite, mushrooms. You have to have the mushrooms. I've been finding all kind of creative ways to put mushrooms on different things or in different meals because my kids don't like mushrooms. Ever since they were taught that it was a fungus or fungi, you know, you could correct me if I'm wrong, they didn't like it. So I just find creative ways to sneak it in there because I like it. And I am cutting up my shallot. Is that what you call it? Shallots? You know, it's just like onions. I get them because I think it's fancy and I love onions. But I'm not gonna cook all of it there. I'm gonna actually keep some of them back so that way I could sprinkle it on the crust when I put it in the oven so it could, you know, really bring that taste out. Of course, garlic. I love garlic and onions. Love it. Sometimes I wonder if I smell of garlic and onion. Any of my friends out there, you better let me know. And of course, the thyme. All right, we're ready. Oh, shout out to my brother, the cameraman. He's not perfect, but hey, he helps his sister out. Okay, so here I am roasting, quote unquote, roasting my zucchini. I think I put a little too much olive oil in there, but hey, it'll work out. So you just kind of roast them till they get, you know, a little brown, as brown as you like them. And like I said, I am not a chef, so when it comes to measurements and everything, oh my goodness, I suck at that. But I will do my best to put measurements and everything. But like for this recipe, you don't really have to have measurements. It's kind of like, you know, according to your taste and how much vegetables you want in there and stuff. So when you're done roasting it, you cut it up into the cubes. Chop, 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 chop. All right, and we're done. And of course, I am sauteing my garlic on the bottom. If only you guys could smell it. Ugh. You could fool someone into thinking that you're cooking the best food ever. All you need to do is saute some garlic and onions, and that whole house will smell like you're cooking the best food ever. No lie. Then I'm putting in my cauliflower. Got it right this time. Yep, cauliflower. And I'm gonna let them sort of crisp up. That's why I'm putting them the way I am, not kind of putting it on top of each other. Touch more olive oil. Oh guys, and I'm so sorry I'm posting this so late. Bear with me. I promise you I'm gonna do better. Like I said, it's my first time and I'm trying. There goes the asparagus. I think no, I did tell you guys we were putting asparagus. I love asparagus. Even though, yeah, it smells a little funny when you use the bathroom. But hey, it's worth it because it tastes good. So I'm gonna let that cook down a little. Give it a little brown. And I have this on medium heat. So you see the cauliflower is a little brown. Okay, so this is a secret. It's called grind seasoning, or whatever you want to call it. But mostly people in foreign countries use it. So in Trinidad, basically we use thyme, and it's sort of like cilantro. You could add bell peppers, you could add onions, garlic, all that, and you blend it up. And some people like to put a little bit of salt. I don't put any salt, but I blend all that up, and so I have it. So whenever I'm cooking, I just take a spoonful or two, and I put it in my pot, and it flavors your whole pot. I'll also put that recipe down there for you guys. There goes my mushrooms, yummy. I love mushrooms because it really takes on the flavor of whatever you're cooking. Old Bay seasoning. You gotta have your Old Bay. I literally put Old Bay in everything ever since I learned about Old Bay. Put a zucchini. I love zucchini too. And my kale. I put the kale last because, those cook really quickly. And here goes my bell peppers, my tomatoes. And I put fresh tomatoes because I want, I also have canned tomatoes, but I put fresh tomatoes because, I just want that fresh tasting tomatoes also. Of course, my black pepper. All-purpose seasoning. Oh, this is so awesome. I love this seasoning. I get it at Publix. No salt or anything. It's just a herb mix. My pink salt. Yep, toss that a little. So you guys, I didn't show in here, but I added some other seasonings that I didn't show, but I will make sure and put it in the description. That was Mrs. Dash, salt-free. Another herb mix. As you can tell, I love seasonings. Okay, so now what I'm sprinkling is, I'll put it in the description. So being a single mom, you can't just always go out and buy what you want. And so I wanted to try this new vegan bacon seasoning. And so my cousin, she was gracious enough to give me a pinch, well, not a pinch, a little bit in a bag. And so I've been using it, and it's really good. I'll put it in the description below. It has a really good flavor. You can literally find vegan everything out there, believe me. So I just added my canned tomatoes. These are organic. Actually, I think they were. I'm sorry if they're not. And some ragu, because I want it a little chunky. I don't want it too watery. What you do need to do, what I did forget to do at the beginning, was to pour some of the water out of the can. Okay, so I am not a big pie baker person, whatever you want to call me. So I got 2 different types of crust just to try them out. So here I put my cookie sheet. Is that what you call that? And I used bow crust because I didn't realize that it was so small and I wanted a whole pan. So I just kind of like stuck it on top of each other, and so I can make it into one. And of course, a touch of olive oil, and you rub it on there. rub, 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 rub. Get it all away. All over that pie crust. All right, and now it's ready. So I cooked it for about, after I put the tomato sauce and all that, I cooked it for about almost 10 minutes, so that all the flavor could get in there. So before you put the stuff on the crust, you have to bake the crust a little. So you just bake it till it gets a little brown. Touch of olive oil again. I love my olive oil. And so now you are going to put your toppings on there. The fresh ones that aren't cooked. Okay, so here I'm gonna add my cheese, and you could add whatever type of cheese you like. I kind of like to be kind of fancy, so that was Chipolte Gouda, and then I added another type of cheese. I don't remember what it was. Well, anyways, I'll put it down in the description so you could try it too if you like. I don't eat too much cheese, but you know, once in a while, in moderation. As you can tell, as you can see, I'm sorry, I put some of the cheese on the crust. I purposely did that, you know, because I do like the crust, and it just tastes better with a little bit of cheese on there. And here's some feta. So just get it in there. So it's kind of like a fancy pastry pizza. Yeah. Okay, so while we have that in the oven, so basically you're not really cooking it, you're just letting the cheese melt. So I decided to make a quick salad with my spring lettuce. And I always wash my lettuce and then I dry it off, because who likes wet lettuce? And I just kind of scramble around and see whatever I had in my cupboard and put it in the lettuce. The pizza is ready, and I'm sprinkling some, oh, I forgot what I'm sprinkling. Oh, I'm sprinkling some dry basil. I wish I had fresh basil, but I didn't. And here's the finished product. Yeah, I know, my zebra plate has too much going on. And I had some fresh leftover sorrel, of course. All you Caribbean people should know about it. And my brother, the cameraman. And they tried, and they thought it was good. Thumbs up! Thank you guys for watching my video. Like, subscribe. Ew, subscribe. And leave your comments down below. Thank you.